time to show you some of this Terraria's features. Namely, one of the boss monsters, so if you're not big into spoilers, then, well, don't watch the video. As I spoke about Terraria earlier, and well, in conclusion, it's a good game, it's addictive, yet I don't know for how long this will keep me entertained. Well, let's clear the platform to summon the boss. I'm going to battle the Ether of Worlds, and if I happen to die, I'm going to blame it on the lag caused by recording. Well, I suppose here he comes. Yep. The boss fights are the soul of this game, if you ask me. This boss is perhaps the second hardest. In fact, totally there are 3 bosses in the game, as of this moment. And well, can't speak much of tactics, since it's... well, of course I can speak of tactics. This boss is about splitting it in pieces and killing... well, killing it. I have to hit it until it dies, and that's a pro tip. I have some good gear since I've killed this boss some times before. And yes, I am having horrible luck. But that will not stop me. I've stocked it up with potions. As you can see, I have the... well, was this shadow armor? Yes, I think it was shadow armor, and then I have this demonic weapons. Or were they? Well, something like that. Oh, I forgot I have the Thorn, which is kinda ideal for fighting this boss. And yes, I'm having luck, so it's kinda hard to focus on killing it. There you have a good strategy on winning this one. As you can see, its graphics are kinda lazy. It uses the Ether of Souls connected together. And this is a good way to deal damage to it. And when you run out of mana, you will whack away with your fastest, most arcing weapon. And now I've beaten one of its heads off. This boss battle will probably take a while, so stack up on potions always, since he splits up its parts when you start to break it. So, in basically... failing my English here. You just have to whack it until it dies, and that'll be a long time. It's very reminiscent of those Dune worms from, well, Dune, and which are in fact my favorite kind of fantasy monsters. These fancy worms that live under the desert, etc. They are exciting. Oh, so I have split it into 3 parts. The rifle is useless in this battle unless you manage to hit it in the head all the time, which I very much doubt. And now we have 4 parts of the worm. Oh. As you can see, I have made this platform specifically for fighting this boss. Well, it could be said that if you have a hollow area, like a basement or something very big hollow underground area where you could fight this, it wouldn't burrow in such speed, so it'd be easier to defeat him. He can only be summoned at these corrupted areas by using worm bait, which is crafted from, well, was it about 30 vile powders, and what was the other components required? I don't quite recall. As you can see now, I'm taking heavy pounding up the ass, since there are so many heads and the luck is not helping me avoid them. And it's getting night. Fuck my ass, soon we'll have zombies running up here too. Eager to get their share of this Gidrolo. The only tips besides of hitting the boss as many times as possible, is, don't die. Easier said than done. Oh! Heavy damage. Let's resort to the axe strategy now, and save the mana for using rocket boots for dodging. The rocket boots can be accurate from destroying goblin armies, and speaking of goblin armies, etc., this boss will be triggered for every third shadow orb you happen to destroy. The shadow orbs are the things found in those deep chasms, like you saw on the right. They contain good quality item and cracking one open will require you to destroy this corrupted stone, which is, indestructible at start. It would have been lucky if that star would have killed the boss. That's perfectly possible. I've heard stories of, brave travelers battling the Eye of Cthulhu and seeing the stars smack the Cthulhu's face open. Running low on potions. We'll have to restack. Always make sure your keybinds are correct before starting the fight. As you can see, I haven't used the boomerang at all at this battle. Since, it's pretty bad unless you've mapped it into a different game to use it at intervals as you swing with the axe. And yes, I have this battle axe, which I use as a weapon since I have yet to acquire a faceplate. I sincerely hope they implement lots of new NPCs and these boss monsters into the game, since the game offers a roguelike excitement when you play it, since sometimes when traveling underground you may anger Cthulhu for no apparent reason. That's very exciting. And as you can see, this has taken quite some while, and I have lost count of the potions I've downed. The Eater of Souls do not help, so if you can, try to, fence off the area before summoning the boss. But in case you're cracking on the shadow orbs, you will have to be careful, since, keep count of them. When you destroy 3 shadow orbs, this guy will come. And that's, it's not an easy fight, I tell you. First time I fought it, I was in my iron armors and I had this, Colosseum-like arena built on corruption where I summoned him. And he's running short. I don't know how many parts he still has. But not, that's an ad. It doesn't belong into our fight. Yep. It's down. And he's short. I'll just focus on shooting him down now. To reap the rewards. He usually drops these shadow armors. At least the shadow helmet drops. And a lot of scales also, and we'll uncover in a second. This world I made just for the purpose of getting to this boss. I have to say these Eaters of Souls are annoying. They're not hard, but they just require concentration when you fight them. Why won't you die? Yes, I'm using the original musket rifle still. Luckily this guy doesn't have the time limit when you fight him, as with Cthulhu will go away and return the next night in case the day breaks while you're fighting him. God damn it. It's getting annoying. Just going to moonwalk around and hope I hit his face. Oh, unneeded. Oh, nice! And that's a victory. As you can see, he dropped the shadow helmet, lots of scales, some ores, and I will have to think what will I throw away, as this is the stuff I'm planning to carry on to my next world. Let's just kill the bastards first. I think I'll just throw away my 7 unneeded health potions for greater good. Well, let's see if anything else dropped. Scales, ores, and nothing out of ordinary, and the helmet. Well, that's it. That's Eater of Worlds for you. Thank you for watching.